Mr. King of Portland, we really try to find out what you're going to the illegal taxes on the road. We are cutting on the legal man. Maybe this is a way for the government make money to, you know. I'll let me think pan you say. It could let them try to get some extra money for this.
Overcheck. 1, 2, 3, over. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings. I hope you all are doing good. Hope you all are doing great. So your boy here come across this one on the Stepping Razor, wherein the main headline is Muta speaking of the road madness in Jamaica. So my people, this one is gonna be really a warm one. So you wanna stay tuned. And don't forget, I'm here on the Black Unity program. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new. With that being said, let's go ahead and hear what MUTABARUKA got to say in this one. My people, let's walk.
Oh, shock. I know shock. Because enough time you hear about taxi man who take up woman and you hear about woman again. And a whole heap of man on the road I drive and I take up people and I let them off and I take up people and now I let them off. And whenever I hear this alabalu come up, so Mr. King of Portland, we really try to find out what you're going to the illegal taxes on the road. We are cutting on the legal man. Maybe this is a way for the government make money to, you know. I'll let me think pan you say. It could let them try to get some extra money for these, what them call it, Uber and these people who go for your yard and carry you go somewhere. They want to the private car, them turn taxi. Whole heap of them, most of them on the road. Most of the car them on the road, we are carry passenger, is not licensed to carry 8 passengers in them vehicle. Why?
That is so true, my people.
Take a break. You're next Thursday. And it's warm. Or should I say hot? Hot, yeah man. Very hot. And we are telling people them again, make sure say you have water about the place can drink. Yes, we're not talking about soda. We're not talking about soda, we are talking about H2O. Water. Make sure you have that, because trust me, you might feel say you're alright, and when you left work and go home this evening, you feel bad. It have a way for just creep up on you. You know, plus you have all of the stress in the society where create problems and havoc in the minds of the people them. So just I tell you and I want you say, yes, really take a stock of what you're doing in them eat here. Yes. Eat no all them bleachers. This is not the time for walk up and down. Can I hear? This is not the time for walk up and down. Because that the skin there, when the ultraviolet rays hit it, sorry to tell you, but take care of yourself. Yeah, we know it's fashionable and you have it long time, but the heat is not normal heat. Them time, yeah, it's not a normal heat go on. And it's all over the place, I know in Jamaica. The heat terrible. Yeah, man. So here we are, I don't know. We have a little thing here. It's very interesting about COVID. Can you believe that? They must say COVID cause a kind of cancer where only 70-year-old and 80-year-old used to have. Now they must find it in a 40-year-old and under young people. As me talking about young people. Yeah, they must say the cancer that it does typically affect seniors in the 70 and 80-year-old range. But now it has strike people in the 40s, bile duct, and what them call it? Rare blood cancer. Them call it a rare blood cancer. That's what I'm say. Now, it's really weird. This is the second thing now we hear about COVID come up in the news. One, the AstraZeneca. Take it off of the market because them also, well, before them take it off of the market, people that claim say it cause a lot of blood clot. And them admit it. Them admit it, say blood clot developing a whole heap of people. Now them I say, them nothing say, not AstraZeneca, but people who in the know I say, if it never affect no one from them time there, after 2-3 years, not more, if affected persons, no, they have no effect. Sure, I get confused through this breeze blowing here. Anyway, when we think it was over, as it relates to COVID, we see it upon the news again. And it's young people now in the problem. Young people in the problem. They might exclude 70s and 80s people, 70-year-old or 80-year-old people, and them gone up 40 and below. So how them are going to rectify that now? Because it's cancer. Cancer, according to them, they have no cure. Are we going to see a lot of youths dropping dead because of cancer in them, where them can effectively get treatment for because of that lingering COVID thing where them force people, literally force people to go take. And when you don't take it, you get demonized and you get criticized that you're causing problems in the society. Now we know of a lot of cases of blood clot that rise up. I never hear no more about the other one. I just talk about the one where I hear mostly about. So the AstraZeneca is the one where people complain about and where doctors realize it is the cause of a lot of blood clot. Now we want to know which one of these vaccine is causing the cancer in these young people. Are we going to know which one? Because them just find it out. This is what, how much years? 3 years after COVID, 2 years after COVID. And them did I say, just the other day when they talk about the AstraZeneca, they must say, if nothing happen from them time, they till now. Nothing happen again. Bam, we hear about blood clot. Which we like about the blood clot about a year or 2 ago. And now, bam, we hear about cancer. What a terrible thing. I hope to talk to someone from the traffic department. You know, a whole heap of things are going on now over this rape and murder. And it's going on all the while, you know. All the taxi them it go on to. Man just take a girl from a taxi and rape her and kill her. But I see the minister of transport him is Darrell Vaz come out and I make it an issue now. But it's not the ordinary taxi him attack. It's a ride sharing up him talk about. And him say, is that, well, them find a girl where apparently take one and them find her body. So that sparked the controversy now about it. But I want to tell him, say, you talk about unauthorized vehicle. Most of the vehicle them, we take up people on the road unauthorized to carry passenger. And when I say carry passenger, I mean paid passengers, because you can't make the carry passenger, but we are talking about public transport passengers take up in a private car. Some of them do have on a red plate. So I don't know how, because of this thing, I know it just come up like say everybody's supposed to get shocked. Who shocked? I know shocked. Because enough time you hear about taxi man who take up woman and you know hear about woman again. And a whole heap of man up on the road that drive and I take up people and I let them off and I take up people and now let them off. And whenever I hear this alabalu come up, so Mr. King of Portland, we really try to find out what you're going to the illegal taxis on the road. We are cutting on the legal man them. Maybe this is a way for the government make money to, you know. I'll let me think pan and say it could like them try to get some extra money for these, what them call it, Uber and these people who go for your yard and carry you go somewhere. They want to the private car them turn taxi. Whole heap of them, most of them on the road. Most of the car them on the road, we are carry passenger, is not licensed to carry 8 passengers in a them vehicle. We're going to take a break. Yes, we're there with you. So, we're supposed to be interviewing, well, we're going to talk about whole heap of accidents with them on the road. Because it kind of get away. So, we want to talk to the Executive Director of the National Road Safety Council, Paula Fletcher. So, I hope them so get the thing get away on the road, you know. According to the statistics where we get here, 175 people dead in road crashes as of June the 5th. Till June the 5th. January, February, March, April, May, June. Look like them a run just to the gunman them. Come like them a run just to the gunman if you say how much people can dead from accident. Anybody see the accident we go on for Washington Boulevard? There are 4 people gone, you know. Remember the one in Fern Gully the other day? It's where I go on. It's where I go on, man. It's like a whole heap of people drive like a dream. Them a dream. Them feel good that them get their license. Anyway, well, I mean, I tell you. Okay, so we want to talk to Ms. Paula Fletcher, Executive Director of the National Road Safety Council. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon, Muta. How are you? Good afternoon to your listeners, too.
Yes, you know, it kind of distressing if you talk about something about road traffic accident. You know what I mean? We shouldn't really talk about them thing there. We have something else to talk about, but it's like a epidemic, you know, in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you think is causing this excessive amount of accidents?
Yes, well, you know, we don't even call it accident no more, you know. Say crashes that cause injury and death, because 90% of the incidents are really caused by choices we make. So that's why it's actually a public health issue. Just like HIV, choices that we make. And yes, you know, we see the wanton disregard of the rules of the road. You know, the taxis and the robots engaging daily in reckless behavior. You know, we see that every day. They break the traffic light, they undertake, they overtake. Pedestrians too, we are concerned about them. That's how they use the road, and them have the
cell phone.
They can't see or hear. Yes.
Nothing.
You see the pedal cyclists, you see them sometimes on the wrong side of the road, coming, facing oncoming traffic. And then don't talk about the motorcycles.
All right, let me ask you something. Because I don't know if it's I alone have I, but I know which part traffic there in a early morning in a Kingston, right? Which part I live, above Stone Hill there, you have one long road go right into Manor Park. You have a next road from Manor Park go right into Halfway Tree. how me see these delinquent drivers and the police not see them? How that possible? That every morning or every evening, I see people that drive terrible upon the road. Them come out of the line, go up on the wrong side of the road. Especially the red plate man, some of them is not red plate, but them still a carry passenger. Me not see the main thoroughfare there. Police there to make sure it not happen.
Right. So your first question was what is happening on the road? Well, we see the behaviors, but a policeman cannot be on every corner. And crime is still, in terms of murder, which is another problem that the police have to deal with. And so one of the things that we have been saying to the powers that be is that we need to move to electronic enforcement, so that this is a system where you have cameras on the road and they show the license plate of offending drivers, and the tickets are issued accordingly. I think that will be the game changer, because enforcement is really the answer to this problem. No, the police issue thousands of tickets, but we still have a situation where people don't pay their tickets, and then warrants have to be issued. And when they issue the warrant, it's not the address where the people live. It may even be an empty lot. Right? On one occasion, I heard it was a police station address. So we have to use technology. Anything in this world that moves at a pace to solve problems and to be the answer to some of the issues we have for public order. A lot of what is behind it is science and technology. And Jamaica needs to move along that path.
Is this something that the authorities is looking into, or is you suggesting it to them?
No. It is spoken to in the Road Traffic Act, but there are some issues with it, which is that address verification. So you even if you get served electronically by information captured by cameras, and they send it out and you're not at that address, then they can't do anything if you don't come in and pay. Now, our position and what we have said, at the council is that if a ticket is issued electronically, it should be deemed served. So if you give the wrong address, then it's on you. Or if you move and you no longer live there, it is on you. So the Ministry of National Security is doing an excellent job of providing policemen with tablets in the field that they can query the database. If they stop you, they get your license number.
To see them, just go to halfway tree.
Go to halfway tree.
Yeah. Right at the corner there, in front of what them call it, the bus terminus there.
Right, halfway tree, man, by the clock.
Well, them they by the clock too, but them you that stand up. Man, look here, it's a serious thing. The effect that most Jamaican people thought would happen when this long list of, if you do that, you get $20,000. If that happen, $10,000. I don't see no difference with it. I don't see no difference.
When we had it initially, in a couple of months of when it was activated, we were seeing about a 20% decrease when you compared it with the previous year.
Yeah, but why when the government?
We have lost ground with that, because we only have, to date, is 176 fatalities compared with 184 for the previous year. So what is that? Just eight fatalities down. Yeah,
after all of this Alabaloo last year.
We're very concerned.
After all the Alabaloo for last year, look it come like the same thing again, as I am saying.
Yeah, 425 deaths for last year, And actually, we are executing a program under the UN promulgated the World Decade of Action. Matter of fact, it's the second decade that we are a part of. And at the end of the decade, so it started in 2021, it ends in 2030. The aim is to reduce traffic fatalities by 50%. That would mean, using the base year as 2020, when we had 433 fatalities, that would mean it would be only 217 persons, which is still a lot. But it would be an improvement on the 425 of last year. So that is a concern we have as a council, which is why our chairman, the Prime Minister, had a meeting on May 16th, I think it was, where he spoke to some activities that he expects to be implemented. The operation of the breathalyzer program, improvement of road markings and signage, the fast tracking of those elements of the Road Traffic Act that have not yet been operationalized, including the enforcement, electronic enforcement, and so on. So he has spoken to the matter, and we're hoping to see some action within the next couple of weeks as to, what the various cases of the ministries that are concerned with road safety, aspects of road safety, what they will take on. So we're on it, and we're alarmed, and we thank you for sharing that.
I don't finish. Yes, I want to switch gear. Yeah, I want to switch gear a little to the pedestrians.
All right.
We have a tree again, right in front of the mall. Them were there. You always have a stoplight and the white line, the pedestrian crossing. Is there a law that says if you cross the road when the red light, I talk about the car now, I talk about pedestrian.
Right.
When is there a law that says them can be prosecuted?
No jaywalking. No, we don't have that law in Jamaica.
That is not jaywalking. That is blocking the stoplight. That's not jaywalking.
Well, it would still be regarded as that because a pedestrian is not a vehicle. So
I know a pedestrian is not a vehicle, but
you shouldn't. You're talking about the pedestrians, right? When they should stop.
Whenever I go across the road and I use them cell phone and I walk across the road and ignore the stoplight. The stoplight is for the walkers, right? And the driving, them come down Canton Spring Road. Them have to draw a sudden break because, especially the sisters, them I walk across the road and I use them cell phone same way. There's no consequence for that.
So my people, it's cut here. And you guys can leave your honest comment down in the comment section and also your own opinion. And don't forget, I'm here on the Black Unity program, so feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you're new. So it comes to the end of the road madness in Jamaica. Up until then, adios.